Good morning, friends. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Here in Ann Arbor, it is raining and a bit dreary, and so it's kind of making a low energy sort of day, but a good day for reading. And no, I am not confused. This is not my formal Friday get up. I am going to be recording a sermon for First United Methodist Church of Ann Arbor because I'm going to be preaching in their worship broadcast this weekend. So if you would like to see that, I'll post the link to it on my Facebook page whenever the link becomes available. You can look for that on Sunday morning, most likely. And today is also the last day of class, the last day of final exams, for the University of Michigan. So our students are finishing up this very odd semester, and they've really had to transition a whole lot into this online community, and the professors and other staff people have done a great job of making this transition to the online community. So I'm continuing to pray for them as they go into this last day of exams, and thinking about our graduates as we go into this weekend where there would have been commencement exercises. And we celebrate them, and I'll be posting some things to recognize their accomplishments on our Wesley Foundation Facebook page and Instagram page. Today is also a bunch of things. You can see by the list that the list is very long. You may not be able to read it because there are so many things and the type is so small. But it's Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. It is also Bugs Bunny Day. So if you have access to online streaming content, you can probably find some Bugs Bunny cartoons on YouTube or other places. It is the Day of the Child. Hairstyle Appreciation Day. I don't understand that one. I can't identify with it. But, well, I guess I appreciate mine because it's very aerodynamic. It's also National Honesty Day, National Bubble Tea Day, National Animal Advocacy Day, which goes well with the Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, International Jazz Day. So for the Chaplain Emeritus of the Wesley Foundation at the University of Michigan, Bob Roth, this is your day to celebrate because I know that you love jazz music. National Oatmeal Cookie Day, National Prepare-a-thon Day, and that's about being prepared for emergencies, and we're kind of living that out, trying to figure out how to navigate the strangeness of our reality right now. National Mr. Potato Head Day, National Military Brats Day, National Sarcoidosis Day, and Spank Out Day, which sounds like it could be something else, but it's actually awareness about the reduction of corporal punishment. And National Raisin Day, which could go with Oatmeal Cookie Day, and Thank You Thursday. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have been following along. I thank you for your presence and our connection on Facebook and your friendship over the years. And I just pray that your day is wonderful and filled with good things. So normally I have a psalm reading that I like sharing on each morning, but today I've discovered that Michael Joncas, who wrote On Eagle's Wings, has written a new song, a new hymn, and it's called Shelter Me, and it's based on Psalm 23, and it is a response, a prayer song for this time of COVID-19 and sheltering in place. So I would like to share this with you. This is by the children's choir from the Philippines, and is a beautiful version of this song that he's written. So enjoy.
Shepherd and sheep, my God and I, to fresh green fields you led my steps in days gone by. You gave me rest by quiet springs, and filled my soul with peace. peace your loving presence brings. Oh, shelter me, oh, shelter me, away all that is dark and difficult to see. Oh, shelter me, oh, shelter me, all will be well if only you will shelter me. Yet now I dread a different way. The thoughts like that stealthy steps from day to day. I cannot find your peaceful place. Dwell in dreary darkness, longing for your face. Oh, shelter me, oh, shelter me. Throw away all that is dark and difficult to see. Oh, shelter me, oh, shelter me. All will be well if only you will shelter me. I will walk back in days to come, and dream always faithful as sunset behold. Within your house I'll find my peace, trusting that your mercy will shelter me. Oh, shelter me, oh, shelter me. Lord, we always want to see. Oh, shelter me, oh, shelter me. All will be well if only you will shelter me. All will be well if only you will shelter me.
Our gospel lesson picks up where we left off from yesterday. Let me take that off. I was listening to the beautiful music from the children. We pick up from where we left off yesterday with Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 through 11. Then Jesus was led into the desert by the Spirit to be tempted by the devil. After fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, Jesus was hungry. Then the tempter approached and said, "If you are the only begotten, command these stones to turn into bread." Jesus replied, "Scripture has it, we live not on bread alone, but on every utterance that comes from the mouth of God." Next, the devil took Jesus to the holy city, set him on the parapet of the temple, and said, "If you are the only begotten, throw yourself down. Scripture has it, God will tell the angels to take care of you. With their hands they will support you, that you may never stumble on a stone." Jesus answered, "Scripture also says, do not put God to the test." The devil then took Jesus up a very high mountain and displayed all the dominions of the world in their magnificence, promising, "All these I will give you if you fall down and worship me." At this, Jesus said to the devil, "Away with you, Satan. Scripture says you will worship the Most High God. God alone will you adore." At that, the devil left, and angels came and attended Jesus. Will you pray with me? Loving God, you created our hearts for unbroken fellowship. Yet the constraints of time and place and the stuttering rhythms of life in a fallen world dictate that all fellowships in these days will at times be broken or incomplete. And so we find ourselves in this season of COVID-19, bearing the sorrow of our separation from one another. We acknowledge, O Lord, that it is a right and good thing to miss deeply those whom we love, but with whom we cannot be physically present. Grant us, therefore, courage to love well, even in this time of absence. Grant us courage to shrink neither from the aches nor from the joys that love brings, for each, willingly received, will accomplish the good works you have appointed them to do. Therefore, we praise you even for our sadness, knowing that the sorrows that we steward in this life will in time be redeemed. We praise you also, knowing that these glad aches are a true measure of the bonds you have wrought between our hearts. Now use our sorrows as tools in your hand, loving God, shaping our hearts into a truer imitation of the love of Christ. Amen. Friends, I hope that you have a day that is full of blessings and that you know that you are loved. If you have any prayer concerns, anything that you would like to reach out and talk to me about, you can reach me at the email address below, or you can direct message me. Or if you would like the larger community to be praying for something, you can put that in the comments below. But I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Formal Friday.